What's good, y'all? Rich Sosa checking back in. And I just want to start this video off by saying thank y'all so much to the Rich Gang family, y'all, for always showing up. And thank y'all to any new supporters as well for giving y'all amazing support. I just want y'all to know, if you are new, this is where I bring y'all the latest, the greatest, the rarest, and the best builds in NBA 2K, y'all. And I just want y'all to know that I'm going to continue to bring y'all on this journey with me. And I'm telling y'all, it's just going to be so amazing. But as you can see by the looks of the title and the screen, the build that I'm bringing y'all today is the Skilled Paint Defender, y'all. Now this honestly is a super rare build. I have never heard of it or even seen it, and did not know it was possible until I came up with the build name and made it myself. So before we get into the making, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, y'all. To the Rich Gang family and auto supporters, be sure to run up those likes. And now I'm going to just tell y'all one thing. There are different versions of this build. Yes, you can make multiple ones with a rim protecting version, or you could go with the post scoring version. There's even a sharpshooting version, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this build is really nice. I love the rare build name. And now let's go ahead and get into the making. When it comes to the position, go ahead and put it at the power forward. Now let's go ahead and check out what this build is going to look like when we mess with the height, the weight, and the wingspan, y'all. So what you want to go ahead and do when it comes to the wingspan, go ahead and leave it at 6'9". Go ahead and do the same thing with your weight at 245 and leave your wingspan at 7'2", y'all. Now you could change your wingspan if you want to. It really just depends on how you want to make this build, but I'm telling y'all, I personally like leaving the build with 245. There's different ways you could go about it with lowest or even the highest weight. The body shape I'm gonna go with though is gonna be built. Now let's go ahead and get right into the stats when it comes to this build. So the first thing that we're going to get into is going to be the finishing, y'all. So as you can see, what we're going to go ahead and do here is max out our driving layup at an 89, y'all. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing with our driving dunk at a 91. And when it comes to the post control, go ahead and do the same thing. Put that at 87. That's going to give you 14 badges. When it comes to the finishing, go ahead and put your standing dunk at a 34. That's going to give you an extra badge at 15 badges when it comes to the finishing. That's going to be a really good setup alone. Now let's go ahead and get right into the shooting, y'all. So what you want to do is go ahead and put your mid-range at an 82 as well as your three-point shot at an 82. Now you might be wondering, why do I put these at 82 and don't go higher? Because if you do that, you will be changing the build name. So go ahead and leave it as is. Put your free throw at a 92, and that's going to give you 19 shooting badges, y'all. So when it comes to the playmaking, what you want to go ahead and do when it comes to your pass accuracy, go ahead and put it at 79, and the same thing goes for this specific stat as well. If you go over a 79 pass accuracy, meaning if you go 80 and above, you will be getting a different build name. So do not do that. Leave your pass accuracy at a 79. And when it comes to your ball handle, go ahead and put that at 70 and speed with ball with a 68, y'all. So if you followed so far, you're going to be good. Right there with the playmaking, that's going to give you 12 badges, which is really nice. Now let's go ahead and get into the defense. Go ahead and put your interior defense at a 94. Put your perimeter at a 77. Put your steal at a 78, and when it comes to your block, you're going to max it out at 95, y'all. Now when it comes to the rebounding, again, this is another stat that's going to be all based on your preference and playstyle on if you want to upgrade it. What I'm going to go ahead and do is put my defensive rebound to 55. That's going to bring up the offensive rebound to a 30. That's going to give us 17 badges on the defense, y'all. So from here, we have the physicals left. Go ahead and put your speed at a 74, acceleration at a 70, strength at an 82, vertical at an 84, and your stamina at a 91, y'all. You could actually up your strengths from an 82 to an 84, so that's going to be really nice. But the setup for the badges is going to be really OP. A lot of different things we can do when it comes to this build. But as you can see, the takeovers we get is the slashing, then we get the sharpshooting like I told y'all earlier. From there, we're going to go ahead and get the rim protecting, and like I said, something different, we get the post scoring takeover, y'all. So honestly, none of these takeovers is going to be a bad option. It's really just going to come down to what you want to do and your favorite playstyle by any means necessarily, you could go with limitless range, and then from there you could put on a lockdown takeover if you want to, or you could go with post scoring or slashing just to be more OP on the offensive side of things. What I'm gonna do is gonna put on paint intimidation, and as y'all can see, the build that we get from here is gonna be the skilled paint defender, y'all. I'm telling y'all, these builds are not easy to make, especially when I'm trying to put out the best version possible, because I know for a fact that a lot of these builds you can make under different positions, and then from there you get a whole different badge setup. So again, you have to go back and forth with each different position that you make these builds out of and see which one has the best badge setup possible, and that's what I do for y'all. So when it comes to this build at 99, we're gonna have a 99 stamina. Our vertical is gonna get boosted at 92. When it comes to our strength, it's going to be 92 as well, and our acceleration will be a 78, and our speed is going to be an 82, y'all. When it comes to your defensive rebound and offensive rebound, we're not really too worried about that, but our block is going to be a 99, y'all. Our steal will be an 82, and our perimeter defense will be an 81. Our interior defense is pretty much a 99. We're going to have a 98, but when it comes to the more important things like mid-range and three-point, those are both going to be 86. For finishing, you're going to have a 95 driving dunk. Your driving layup will be a 93, and your post control is going to be a 91, y'all. So really good all around, especially when it comes to the stats for this build. So let's go ahead and start with the finishing badges. The first one that we're going to go ahead and put on is going to be Hall of Fame Posterizer. From there, a badge that I would really consider for this build is going to be Fearless Finisher, as well as for sure the Essential Badge Heat Seeker. From there, you could go with Silver Putback Boss and then Acrobat on Bronze. That's just one of the setups that I really like. Now let's go ahead and get right into the shooting. The first badges we're going to go ahead and put on is going to be Deep Threes on Gold, as well as Hot Zone Hunter. From there, I'm going to go with Hot Shot, because that is a badge that is definitely going to help you boost your takeover. And then from here, I'm going to go with Bronze Catch and Shoot, Corner Specialist, as well as Green Machine, y'all. Now from there, you could really upgrade any of these badges higher or lower, or even take them off. It's going to come down to your preference. You could even go the tiers of golds for all of them, or even putting them on silver. It's really going to come down to what you want to do. You could leave all these badges on gold, and then from there put on Bronze Volume Shooter. That's just another setup of badges that I would really consider if you're making this build. Then let's go ahead and get right into the playmaking. So what y'all want to go ahead and do here, the first one you're going to put on is going to be Quick First Step on gold. From there, we're going to put on Handles for Days as well on gold. Now from here, we have 6 badges remaining. You could really go anywhere you want to with these remaining 6 badges. You could go with Dimer, but you only get it on gold. Same thing goes for Floor General. So you could either go the route of trying to break ankles with Space Creator as well as Ankle Breaker, or you could go the route of really just spreading the wealth with the badges and really trying to put something together to where it's going to help you get by your defender. But I'm going to go with Space Creator and then put on Bronze Bailout as well as Unpluckable, y'all. But you're open to doing any kind of setup that you want to do. Now let's get right into the defense, y'all. The first badge that we're going to put on is going to be Hall of Fame Intimidator, y'all. From here, I'm going to go with Rim Protector on Hall of Fame, Bronze Tireless Defender, as well as Hall of Fame Chase Down Artist. Now another badge I would really consider is going to be Clamps on Gold. You could take off your Tireless Defender if you want to, and then from there, we're going to go ahead and lower our Chase Down Artist from Hall of Fame to Silver and put on Hot Stopper on Hall of Fame as well. That's another really good setup because it is going to help you boost your takeover quicker. But that's the setup we're going to go with. 15, 19, 12, and 17, y'all. So many different setups y'all could go with, so do what you feel comfortable with. But again, I just want to say thank y'all so much to the Rich Gang family. Thank y'all to any new supporters, and I just want y'all to know that I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and I'm going to continue to grind out every single build on every single console, y'all. But man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, y'all. To the Rich Gang family and all the supporters, be sure to run up those likes. Go ahead and share with your family and friends. And last but not least, turn on post notice so y'all can see when I upload every single day. Man, with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.